Once again, the inner circle is gathering. As the whole cycle comes to an end, since the last playwright traveled to the land of shadows and fog. Now the eyeless mask has chosen a new bearer. The bridge between the worlds will be visited once again, and the veil upon human eyes shall be lifted forever. The playwright now welcomes the custodian of the threshold. Oh, an ancient being guards the door of mist. May the playwright take its light and stand by its watch unnoticed. Four wisps of fog shall reveal the truth. The fire of dawn scorches through the barren desert. The austral flame shines within the dark forest. The boreal embers brighten the dark sky. The pyre of Zephyrus glows in the dark ocean. The playwright will stand in the center. And the curtain will be drawn at last. And then its eyes were open. Whoa. Ooh. That was something. See if we can play it now. Ah, good. It says it's still loading. The playwright. Headphones in dark environment recommended. They are coming. Drums in the deep. None of us could prepare for this. The visions screaming were merely a warning. And now it is too late. Oh, it's the last window. Nevermore. Last night I had the nightmare again, but this time it was different. This time he talked to me. This is a nightmare. It's gonna be scary. It was the same unknown street, void of any sound and life. I walked aimlessly as if I were lost. Then I could hear it, the broken tromping on wet cobblestones, the familiar sound of approaching limping footsteps. Well, that guy's dragging his leg, man. Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly, like he was expecting something. This time he spoke. Give me back what he took. Nothing else. Give me back what he took. Football practice. I've fallen asleep again. What time is it? Dawn already. It's time. It was several months since Kaufman and I had found that mysterious letter in Anthony Beechworth's house. A letter he never sent with a cryptic warning of what would happen if a certain door were opened. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexander Dupre. We felt sure he was the key to finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah Devitt, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances. Troubled by the death of his friend Anthony, Devitt had visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Kaufman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigations with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research, though his thoughts and methods remained a secret. In his last letter, he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexander had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if proved correct, to gather what other information might arise. I'm not a very good reader, as you can imagine, but I'm telling the story as best I can. Yes, that's London, believe it or not. It looks like a brain. I like how the graphics are such crap, but the audio design, the sound design, is second to none. I'm gonna go home. Holy crap, it would've let me. Bye, bye, bye. Illustrated London. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the latest news. Sea monster found in St. Ives. You there, boy. What day is it? Good morning. I would like to purchase a newspaper. Yes, sir, it's sixpence. I'm afraid I don't have sixpence. Can you make change for a shilling? I'm sorry, I can't, sir, but you know where to find me when you have the coins. What can you tell me about this building? Full of loonies, it is. I've never been inside, and I hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. You ever seen anything unusual around here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Goodbye, boy. Boy? News on the case of the dead ambassador. Canada elects new prime minister. A few cardboard sheets lie on the bench. Each shows a perfectly symmetric design in black ink. Good morning. Ah, yes, a lovely morning. Sunlight of quite fascinating character. Beg pardon? The light, it makes everything look different. You see, light touches things, soaks into them, and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer or makes them die. Like you will soon. Do you live here? I do indeed. My family's a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They're just incapable of appreciating my art. Or any art, for that matter. They mistake it for insanity. What are you drawing? I am not just drawing, my friend. I'm trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. I would use blood, but the nurses don't like that. Those animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed, so they take them away. They take my drawings and they study them and they laugh because my eyes can see the light and theirs are blind. But someday, everyone will understand. Who are they, the ones who take your art away? Those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror where they think themselves safe, and they look at me, they observe me, they even take notes. Those are some curious drawings there beside you. Oh, you mean these? They're the only art that makes any sense here. The doctors use them to cajole some patients into revealing secret inner truths. I won't return them to the doctors until they've returned the art they've stolen from me. Do you know a man named Alexandre Dupré? My name's Dr. Wakefield. I'm looking for a man who lived here some time ago. The name does not ring a bell. I've not been here long, though. Oh, you should ask the other patients. They may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years, or you could ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here. So where are your drawings now? I suspect they're somewhere in the archive, since I've seen confiscated items taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of the guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry. If I could recover my drawings, I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. I must go. Have a nice day. Inmate quarters. Best I check out the front office if I can. Ah, Miss Havisham. Thank God I found you. An oil picture portraying Dymphna, patron saint of psychiatrists. See, psychiatry isn't evil, they have a patron saint. but also those who suffer neurological disorders and victims of incest. She was killed by her own father, who chopped her head off after she refused to marry him when her mother died. That's quite the story. A serene, bucolic landscape. Portrait of a severe-looking man, most probably the founder of the Institute. Good morning, madam. My name's Dr. Wakefield. I'm a psychiatrist.
Oh my, good morning. Forgive my manners, I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you.
What do you mean, lack experts?
Every year we get less funds from the Crown. First the doctors started to leave, then it was the caretakers, now very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out living with the proper people. We must keep ourselves safe. And our patients too, of course.
I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient a few years ago. His name is Alexander. Did you perchance ever meet him?
Alexander Dupre, yes. There was one with a foreign name. I remember something of him, a good man if I recall correctly, an educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. Sorry, I can't remember which. There must have been so many people here, it's hard to keep track.
Have you worked here for long?
Oh, yes. A long time. I scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here in the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore, but we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients?
May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information there about the man I'm looking for.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It's been a long time since they've been organized.
A bookshelf. They're not volumes of psychiatry or medical science, but old novels.
I'm sorry, sir. The archive is off limits. I'm afraid I will have to take you down by the hair if you attempt to go inside.
Ah, the recreational wing. A marble bust of Hygeia, Greek goddess of physical and mental health. This stone bust is of no one interesting. A cheerful pastoral scene. The warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. These Star Trek commemorative plates suggest a great deal of sensitivity. Okay. A variety of old-fashioned landscapes. It is odd that only this window is shuttered. The curtain casts a mottled shadow over this corner of the room. A man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. Don't mention the war. I could not help but notice your uniform. Were you in the army? Leave me alone. You do not want to talk to a coward such as myself. Good morning, madam. My name's Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient of this institution. The rumbling. She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Looking for a man named Alexander Dupre. Yeah. Yeah. Nurse! Nurse! What a strong reaction upon hearing his name. She must have at least met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Lithium? Oh, I'm a psychiatrist. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask for your assistance holding this old bat down? I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard that name before. There's not many patients for an asylum this size. Well, apart from those in the isolation ward, it's true there are not many patients at the present time, but there are even less of us caretakers now. We're outnumbered 3 to 1. From what I've been told, in the old times, the income was enough to provide for everything we needed. A complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. But as the newer, bigger regional asylums were built, the Crown support was gradually withdrawn from East Hill. Soon everyone started leaving, and this is what remains. What's with this old crone? Miss Khan, you mean? She's been here for a long time, even before I arrived. She has some kind of nervous condition, but the doctors have given up discovering its cause. I missed the last part. She also seems obsessed with certain subjects, such as ancient culture. Maybe one of your senior colleagues would know something about this former patient. Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She's been here for years, maybe for too long. You know, we caretakers live here with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum's premises. This life can get to you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics. Then I will ask.
Our work here takes a great deal of discipline, Dr. Wakefield, as I'm sure you appreciate. It's rewarding in itself, but oh, I do wish I had something to occupy my mind more to help me pass the time. How that would ease my burden.
I won't bother you then. Have you tried one of your shitty novels? Somebody's moving furniture upstairs. There's a thin piece of metal holding this window open. What the? Dark as the room is now, I can see through the false mirror. There's a man on the other side, heavily restrained, desperately trying to free himself. He has an expression of unbearable horror on his face. A jar full of transparent liquid that may or may not be water. There is a coin resting at the bottom. Looks like a therapy log. Edward Roan, 27, acute dementia. Mr. Roan's condition has degenerated since the last session. He's restless, as if the morphine has no effect on him. Well, that's a sad life. The patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. September 29th. Dr. Weddle has been attacked and bitten in the face. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Roan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is a possible cause. God, calm down over there. I'm trying to read. He shows an interest in religion and spends his time murmuring prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. If I cannot be sure this is water, then... What is a thin piece of nickel used to keep the window open? I just reached right in there. Half a shilling, that is 6p. What luck! The water jar is full of water. Wait. Jeez, that guy does not get tired. Miss Cohn is very upset. No, I couldn't pick it up. I'm gonna buy my newspaper. Thank you, sir. Here you are. Today's Illustrated London News. The first headline is about a grim case. Scotland Yard keeps its silence about the ambassador of Turkey found dead last Saturday in mysterious circumstances. Our sources suspect he may have been murdered. The second. Sea monster found in St. Ives. The remains of a serpent from the deep were found on the beach yesterday morning. It is suspected they come from a seaside museum in Spain, destroyed a month ago by sea waves. There is another drawing advertising an operetta called Love Brushstrokes. Maybe the old lady would like a newspaper.
Why, thank you kindly. How thoughtful you are.
Ha ha ha. Hit Granny with the paper. A portrait of a restrained patient surrounded by caretakers and a doctor. Yeah, this is where the computer servers are. It's been a long time since this desk was last used. It's covered in discarded papers and pens and noticeable layer of dust. The drawers are all locked. The cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients, ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. This file's right here. Dupre, Alexander, room 108A. Seized objects. One of them is a thick stack of thick sheets of paper carelessly bound together, bearing the drawings and paintings of a troubled mind. Well, grab them. Watercolor paintings and drawings of different subjects. A tree, a vase with flowers. Something that could be a portrait, but the colors are dispersed, shapes broken, decomposed, and mixed in a whirl of bright flecks.
Were you in the archives? How dare you, sir? I'm afraid you've had this ass-kicking coming.
I got your drawings, Mr. Psycho. Here, are these your drawings?
Great wonder, they're back. Someday they will understand light and shape as I understand them. Thank you, friend. If you want, take these cardboard sheets. Thanks to you, I have no more need of them.
A few folded cardboard sheets, each with a large symmetrical patch of black ink in the middle. I've heard of this technique, but always thought it was an eccentricity. Patients are supposed to see in them the deeper causes of their ailment. This is the first card. I see 2 vomiting people. Like, blah. I see a beetle. I see... I don't know what I see. I see a spaceship. Seriously. I would say this would be a face. Yes. It's locked shut. Yeah, that first one probably gave a kind of frightening insight into my psyche. The vomiting people. Well, that's what I saw. It was my first instinct. What do you want? We saw Australia in the third one. Hey, can you run interference for me, guys? Leave me alone, I'm just a coward. I thought I could just show the cards to Grandma here, but apparently not. Show him the card? I guess I can. He said he doesn't need them anymore. Would you like something sharp? I can't open the heavy door with this. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to whack the microphone. I have another idea. At least he was willing to try. files are missing. It's as if they had been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with the address written on it, Paul Street 26. Could that be where he lived? Oh, it wanted me to click on it multiple times. Figures. I've got my headphones on. It's really loud in my head here. Let's go to Paul Street then. It had to be on the other side of London, am I right? Need to take my headache pills. Or rather, just the one. Looking for number 26. Number 26. The door is bricked up. I must find another way to get in. The windows are so thoroughly cemented over that it almost mixes with the facade. Of an old chapel, apparently destroyed by fire. A mess of wooden planks and the remains of benches and chairs. I don't know if you can hear that, but in your left speaker, do you hear whispering? You had to be wearing headphones, almost certainly. Birds are a bad sign. Ah, shit. Birds are a bad sign in this game. Oh, that's a person? Holy shit. An improvised altar covered in candles. Hi. Do you know why the house next door has been bricked up? Excuse me. There's a hole in the wall. It's too dark to see what's on the other side. I'm gonna borrow one of these, okay? Leads into the building next door. Oh, this candle's so going out. Birds. I don't like this. I don't like any of it. This must be the interior of the bricked up building. I cannot tell who is depicted in the portrait since it's so badly damaged. It seems someone crushed it into the floor. A military medal. There is a relief of Our Majesty the Queen and several pieces of metal engraved with the names of battles unknown to me. I'll take this with me. There's something among the ashes. It looks like a piece of paper. There's something written on it. Some of the letters are missing. One man in high uniform. He's missing an arm. What is that sound? Few books remain on the shelf, mostly doubtful treatises in chemistry and alchemy. Among the titles are Trithemius's De Lapide Philosophico, Geber's De Inventione Veritatis, the anonymous work Turba Philosophorum, and Ludwig Prin's Mysteries of the Worm. A large metal safe. A combination of 4 numbers. I don't know. For distinguished conduct in the field, Victoria Regina et Imperatrix. I highly doubt it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go back here and show that medal to the war guy. Still reading that paper. This medal, I had one just like this. Got it after the battles of Laing's Neck and Majaba Hill in 1881, a decade ago now. For distinguished conduct in the field, it said. What a farce. So you were in the army as I thought. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Wakefield. Sergeant William Congill, Her Majesty's 6th Light Infantry. Are you another one of those alienists? Do you doctors not realize what cowardice cannot be cured by your arts? That cowardice? Ah, my brain is hurt. I took a round in the war. Right in the head. Doctors say I suffer from a nervous disorder. I believe this is a term for when they themselves, with all their learning, do not know what to say. But I know the true name of my sickness. It's pure cowardice. I did know a man by that name. We met briefly. He was here when I arrived. He was a proper lad, educated. He listened closely to the stories of the other inmates, but he kept his own to himself. We talked a lot. He was very close to Miss Cone, too. Nope. She's a patient here, the lady with the tempestuous character. You may have encountered her already. She has not been the same since Mr. Dupre left, you know. She always sits at the side alone and silent. I doubt you could talk to her at all, even if you tried. She sees things. Or at least she thinks she does. What did you talk about, you and Mr. Dupre? We talked about my time in the south of Africa. I don't like to talk about that, but somehow he made me want to. He was persuasive. I'm trying to find a patient of mine who's gone missing, and this could be my only hope of finding him. Maybe my story will be of some use then. It happened during the Battle of Macho Grande. I'm sure you've heard of it in the March of 81. Our regiment was forced to split up. We quickly found ourselves alone, just a few men lost on the barren plain. But I don't want to bore you. No, you certainly are. Please continue. Then the others started to disappear in the fog, which was getting thicker and thicker. I could still hear their footsteps for a while, then nothing. I called their names aloud, even though I knew I shouldn't. I felt something in there, not far. A murmur or a beating, something alive. Couldn't help walking towards it. There's a dead guy. All of a sudden, my feet felt something in the mud. A body. They were all there, dead. Only Captain Skid was missing. Ah, what is that? Then the mist cleared out. Nothing, they just fell over. I didn't see anything, or if I did, my mind refused to bear such memories. When Captain Skid regained consciousness, it was like someone else looked out at us through his eyes. I guess whatever happened to him affected him, changed him. Maybe Mr. Dupre tried to contact him to hear the rest of the story. He was quite preoccupied by it. Do you know where I can find Captain Skid? Last I heard from his fellow veterans, he'd lost himself in a frenzy of alcohol, opium, and bad company, so he became a heavy metal singer. That's a great picture. Oh, this is the place out of the nightmare. You recognize that? Yep. This man looks like the man from my nightmares. He's blind in one eye. The empty socket glistens in the lamplight. He seems to want something from me. In my dream, he said, "Give me back what he took." It doesn't look like anyone in this picture. I doubt it has ever been his. Give me back what he took from me, he said in my nightmare. Ah! Yeah, I could swear it would be this. Alright, bye. Wait. There was hidden letters before. I've seen a dead eyelid move. Some 6145. I've got it. I just realized, yeah, the heat from the fireplace revealed one letter. It's empty. Wait, this is not a safe, but an entrance to a passage. It's completely dark. The only way to know where it leads is by crawling in. Oh, crap. Ah, it's too loud in my earphones. God. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? You okay, lady? I am gonna regret doing what I'm about to do. Ha! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Put the mask back. What the fuck? What is this?
currimus, noli mater verbi, verba nostra despicere, seodi propitia texauti. Memorae opissima Virgo Maria, non esautit tu nessa eculu, quenata tua correntem prazia, tu implorante auxilia, tu pretentem suffragia sede relicta, nostal animati confidencia te,
Fuck outta here.
mater currimus, atte venimus, curande gem.
Yeah. Get away from you, crazy praying lady. Ah. I did try to talk to the lady. She wasn't having it. Ah! 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 Get her off me! Get her off me! Guys!
The face of the playwright! The face of the playwright!
Yay! Ah! A man striking the glass strongly with his fist. His expression is of pure hate. Alright, I'm getting away from you. What, do you not want me to narrate things? I don't have to. Dark in here. May the rats eat your eyes! The darkness will take you! What the hell? Hello, my name's Wakefield. The butterfly is not what it seems. What butterfly? There is more after the scarab. Would you like to see a spooky mask? Is this the butterfly you talked about? It displays its wonderful colors, fills your eyes with awe. But this is only a show. Behind the veil, its body crawls on the dirty ground, hides in the darkness, and transforms another of its lies. So, what's this? Its dark body creaks and rustles with blind movements. Slowly, step by step, it gets closer and closer and closer and closer. This one looks like a fly, doesn't it? It does? Oh, I can see it. What about this one? Him. His mask, my mate from the other room, used to scream at night, always told us he could feel something under his bed. Presence and eyeless gaze. Looks like a fly, but it is not. They look like ink patches, but they are much more. Okay, I'm gonna go, crazy vine lady. Somebody's throwing their weight around. The rats eat your eyes. An old pendant. Huh, that's it, huh? I just like going into random patients' houses in an insane asylum. Whoops. A mirror covered of dust. Wonder what things it has seen. Look under the bed. Oh, no. Oh, no. The door is bricked up. Why would they do such a thing? There's the bricked up. Uh-huh. It is eyeless but not blind. It will come after us. Has to be something here. Guess not. Just call the cops. Tell them to get this guy out of my way. Crap. Advice? Click the glass. No. Granny didn't want the necklace. Has to be something to do in here. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh! We may have a problem. I can't advance the game. Come on. Oh no. Oh wow, thank God. Something there, half buried in the soil under the tile. I reach in there and grab it. That's horrible. He got me, but I took one of that bastard's eyes out. Well, I got what I needed. Hey, Tim. That's his name now, Tim. Maybe now this guy will get on my friggin' way. If he looks down at it and goes like, no, that's not it. Thank you kindly. This must be the Crimson Nest. I've heard of such places where people lose their minds to opium shipped from the Orient. Never thought I would set foot in one. Please wake up, dear. Please wake up. Hey, what's going on? My husband, he's unconscious. I'm a doctor. Actually, I'm a psychiatrist, but you know. I'm so sorry. He's not breathing and he has no pulse. Passed away hours ago. What do you mean this time I couldn't save him? First I thought he was sick and I saw him grow thinner every day and discovered he was visiting this place. So she kept bringing him to with smelling salts? Oh, God. I may have to cut this short. I'm getting a really bad headache. I came here looking for... I see a red door, but I want to paint it black. Ah. He is writing on a slate. He has written, "Can't hear." Looking for kept skid. Don't know. Something else. Object of value. Uh-oh. Someone fell down, went boom. Who let you in? Get out. My name's Wakefield. They need to talk to you. Yes, I remember him. We served together. I made many mistakes trying to forget those years of my life. Now I'm afraid those memories will follow me to my grave. I used to know a Dupre. He was not a man, but a fiend. What do you want with someone like him? There are certain secrets that are better left undisturbed. Someone's disappeared. Alexander's the only one that may know his whereabouts. You think you know what you're doing, but you cannot imagine what you're getting into. I'm asking you for the last time. Leave and forget this matter. I will not leave until I find the answers I'm seeking. You fool. It's the devil's sake. If you want to ruin your life, you're free to do it. What happened over Macho Grande? Yeah, my head hurts. I'm really not up to this. I don't know what gave me a headache all of a sudden, but yeah. I'm gonna tap out, I think. But I do appreciate y'all watching. Let me see if I can get through this. It may not have much longer to go. I'm out of energy to read this in character. A machine? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what was that machine? Have you ever heard of the playwright? I've heard of it, yeah. Whoa. What? Dupre is not alone. He is but the peak of a pyramid, a vast group in which powerful people take part. was forbidden. Look at me! Forbidden! I could not bear it anymore, so I ran. I ran and I hid from them. I must go back to East Hill and try to talk to Miss Cone. If what the captain said is true, she must have been one of them. What's going on? What's happening? What? Oh no. Not the Chocobo play. Oh, I've officially snapped. The laugh track is completely inappropriate. I think I inhaled some opium fumes. I got hotboxed in the opium den. Yeah, I think I did, actually. Where am I? Can't see outside clearly. A matchbox. The door is metal. I'm shut in. Looks like the chair has been moved recently. Take the blanket. Well, that's one way to do it. I swear I saw a pair of feet in there. Who's there? We've met before. Who are you? Do you not recognize my voice? No. It is the starting point, the first place to look. Who are you? Remember this, I will not be here forever. Darkness will light your way. Stay out of the light, then I will disappear and you will be alone in the end. Tell me who you are, voice. out. What? What the hell? Ha 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 ha. David, is that you? David, my man. What? David. David. We should stop that. Oh no. Oh god. It's an infinite number of Devits. I don't know, Devits. Yes, all these answers are yes. Why are you doing this? Yeah. No, David. It's all right, my dear friend. How are you feeling? Where are we? Yeah, were you going in an opium den? I thought I knew you. I thought I knew you, Wakefield. How long have you been seeing this sea captain? Frau Kohn is no longer at East Hill. She escaped. Oh, good. They are coming. Oh. Oh no. What? I think that's the credits. But they've glitched. Yes, it's definitely glitched. Well, on that note, I need to lay down. But thank you all for watching. I hope you were all sufficiently scared by this. I think it was definitely one of the weaker chapters. But I must be going. See you later.